Good evening, class. My name is J.Sanchez. This is Lab 8. This is for Bio 230, Los Angeles, Los Angeles Pacific University. This is for Professor Watkins. This is fall quarter 2. Today's dissection is going to be on account I. Let's get started. So I moved a little bit forward. I already removed a lot of the fat from the eye. So let's get started. So this is the cornea right here. Okay. This is the optic nerve right here. This little spiral thing right here is like the optic nerve. What I did is I dissected the eye posterior wise just to help us move, fast because there's so much going on here. This little film would be like the retina. The retina is a light sensitive lining that, overall, like, it helps the receptors with the eyes of the codes and the cones. The scaleria is this round right here, this round structure. So it basically helps keep the eye its shape as well. Okay, let's continue. Let's move forward. This is the anterior view. The fluid that was in here was the aqueous harmonious. It basically helps keep the eyes shape as well. This right here is the lens, which allows us to help us see, and it mainly helps us focus on, like, when we're looking through the retina as well. So I'm going to put this here. As far as like the pupil would be like anterior, like right here inside. That's the pupil. And as far as like the iris would be like a little bit right here, a little bit on the center right there. The iris, what it does, it's like a diaphragm. It helps control the amount of light that's coming into the eye. So yeah, that would be the eye. And then this little film, so that's like the retina inside. So this is posterior view. That's the optic nerve right here. This is anterior view. For this week's disease, I decided to go with cataracts. It's a disease that comes with age. It usually affects elderly people. What it does is that it causes like a cloudy substance in front of the lens. It prevents you from seeing. People could think they're blind, but there is a cure for that. You'd have to go see an ophthalmologist, a specialist for that, have a surgery, get the lens removed, and put an artificial lens. It just happens with age, but that is the disease, the eye disease that I picked for this experiment, for this lab. Other than that, I feel like that's pretty much it. Thank you all for your time. I wish you all a blessed academic year. I hope everybody does well in finals this year. Thanks. Take it easy.